What's up, guys? Welcome to another Marvel Universe Toyline review. Here we will be reviewing the Daredevil and Bullseye Comic Pack. So I picked up this comic pack for about 15 bucks at my local comic shop. Absolutely excited, and with reason. I've got two words to say about this comic pack. Absolutely incredible. In my opinion, this is the best comic pack ever created as far as Marvel Universe is concerned. Just really amazing overall. So we'll take this one step by step. I'll show you guys the packaging first. There it is, the Marvel logo, and then you got the faces. It includes Daredevil number 132, which I'll show you in a minute. Then all that shield background stuff. You got the names and then the box art, which is really cool. It looks like they're sort of jumping out at you. Really awesome with that. And then again, you got the same stuff on the back, and then you got the picture. Daredevil looks like he's under some gastrointestinal distress. Kind of looks like he's constipated. And then there's a synopsis. I mean, these guys do not know how to pose their figures. These guys suck at posing their own figures. It's pretty sad. And then there's the Avengers West Coast, Quicksilver, Wonder Man, and then the Power Man and Iron Fist. And I've got the comic right over here. So it's Daredevil number 132. Back when comics costed only 25 cents. I wish I lived it. I can't even talk. I wish I lived in those times. And then on the back, you've got this really cool diorama and all. And then look again, these guys do not know how to pose their figures. I mean, look at that Captain America, how horribly he's positioned. It just makes me want to vomit. Hasbro should hire me. I'd pose all the figures and make even the crappy ones look really awesome. So anyways, we'll get this one started. So we'll start off with the paint apps. We'll first go over the Daredevil's paint apps. We'll put Bullseye to the side. We'll bring this guy in. So Daredevil, just a really extraordinary job as far as paint apps, because I mean, he's just a solid dark red. Not quite as dark as the original Daredevil variant, but just they did an amazing job with this. Not only is it red, but then it's got the dark shading in the muscle ridges and the cuts in the muscles. Absolutely amazing job, and I'm just gonna say right off the bat, this is the best Daredevil in the Marvel Universe toy line by far. I mean, just look at those paint apps. Really just crazy job. Definitely give credit to Hasbro with that. I mean, you got the shading, the red going on. Really good stuff. So we'll bring in, we'll zoom into the head sculpt real quick. So there's the head sculpt. Really awesome. Definitely loving that head sculpt. I mean, Hasbro's notorious for making all their characters' face sculpts look really dead, but this guy's an exception. I mean, he's got that pissed off look. He looks like he's ready to kick Bullseye's ass. Really awesome. And then of course he's got the same dark red mask. He's got the horns, which are really nicely sculpted, and then he's got the dark shading under the horns, above the eyes, under the eyes, and then he's got the dark lines which go all around the head. Really cool. So really loving that head sculpt. Just outstanding. It really is. So that's the paint. Those are the paint apps on Daredevil. Now we'll bring it in for Bullseye. We'll bring him in. Again, just really incredible job again. His primary color is a solid black, and then he's got the white boots, white gloves, and then white around the chest area. And then not only is it white, but then it's also got some really neat baby blue shading. Just again, an extraordinary job. Just really sick with this guy's paint apps. Just unbelievable. Really awesome. So we'll zoom into this guy's head sculpt. Oh, and then he's also got the black lines. Very clean throughout. So really cool. Again, Bullseye's head sculpt is just excellent. They did a fine job with this guy. I mean, he's got that expression. It looks like he's doing an evil smirk. He's just let me just adjust this real quick. Just really cool with the head sculpt. His facial expression just really evil, really demented smile, and then he's got that the Bullseye logo on, or not the logo, but the Bullseye symbol on his forehead. Really well done. Again, painted white, and it's actually sculpted in there and painted. So very good job with that. And then again, I mean, you've actually got like the ears sculpted on the side. Just really outstanding job. So that's the head sculpt with Bullseye. I absolutely love it. So I've got absolutely no complaints whatsoever with the paint apps on either of these guys, or the head sculpt on either of these guys. So on paint apps, I'm going to give these guys a 10 out of 10. I think they just did an outstanding job. Definitely top-notch paint job on both of these guys. So we'll move on to the articulation. Both of these characters have the exact same mold, so they have the exact same articulation. I believe that this is the Cyclops mold, the Jim Lee Cyclops mold, so we'll go over it. So the head rotates all the way around. It's also got a hinge, so it goes down and back up. And then it's got a ball joint shoulder, bicep rotation, single jointed elbows, wrist rotates 360, ab crunch, torso rotation, hips rotate. It's got a ball joint at the thigh. It's also got a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. It rotates at the calf. Foot goes down, back up, and it's also got some rocker ankles. So really cool there. Articulation, I'm gonna give these guys a 10 out of 10. It's really advanced articulation. It's a brainless decision. I mean, this is the most advanced mold, I believe. Just really outstanding articulation. So it's going to be a 10 out of 10 on articulation. Now, before I give these guys their final score, let me just really quickly show you guys the awesome accessories that they come with. I'll first show you the Daredevil's accessories. He's got these clubs. He's got these clubs, these sticks, and it's really cool. What I really love about them, though, is that, see, it's got this peg, or let me zoom into that actually, is that it's got this peg here, and then this other side has got a hole, so you can just, you actually can connect them together. It might require a little bit of strength, or unless I'm just really, really weak, but you gotta snap them, there you go. You gotta snap them in there, and then it forms his billy club, so really awesome, really awesome. I just love that they did that. I mean, you can have either two clubs, or you can form his single billy club, and then it fits in his hand just fine, perfectly, not too tight, not too loose. So really, really awesome with that. Very, very cool. And then another thing that I love is that he's got this pouch on the back of his leg, so you can, again, separate the accessories. You can put one club here, and then the problem is that the pouch, you know, doesn't have enough room to fit both accessories, so you're actually gonna end up like squeezing the pieces in there, and that's pretty much as far as it goes. So it's a little bit disappointing, but I love figures when they have holsters or pouches like this to fit their weapons. I mean, it doesn't go all the way in, but you know, it's alright. It still looks pretty cool. So very awesome with that. We'll leave that there. And now for Bullseye's accessories. He's got this gun. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys the detail on this one. So some really outstanding detail as well. I don't know what kind of gun this is. I don't know anything about guns, but you know, very nice detail, and it's painted just a solid silver throughout, and it's very bendable. So you know, it bends when you try to fit it in his hand, but really cool with that. And this one, he's actually got two trigger fingers, so you can fit the pistol in either hand, and it fits absolutely perfectly. So very awesome. And then, I almost forgot to mention, he's also got a holster for his gun, so you can fit his gun in his pouch back there, and it fits in there really nicely. And then he's also got this knife here, or this dagger. See, he's got that dagger there. It's got some. It's really tiny, by the way. It's really easy to lose. You got to be really careful when you get this accessory not to lose it. But as tiny as it is, it's got some really cool detail. I mean, it's got that. It's got a ring there at the end. Too bad it's all filled in. It doesn't have an actual hole, so you can hang it, dangle it with his finger. But nonetheless, really good detail with it. And then it's got a holster here on the back, so you can fit his dagger right in its holster. It's really cool. I actually try to keep the dagger in his holster at all times, because I just don't want to lose it. It's really tiny. I've dropped it a few times, and it's really easy to lose, so you got to be really careful with that. But those are the accessories on these guys. So final score is going to be a complete 10 out of 10. I mean, they did an outstanding job with both of these figures on paint apps and articulation. They used very good advanced molds, so just a really incredible job here by the guys at Hasbro. So definitely got to give them credit. just really exceptional job on both of these figures, top-notch figures. So really cool, and I definitely recommend this pack, this set, this comic pack. I definitely recommend it. If you see it in the store, don't pass it up. I mean, I've seen this set on eBay go for just ridiculous, crazy prices. I'd say do not pay those ridiculous prices. Wait till you find them at your store, at your Target, your Walmart, wherever you might find them. I found these guys at my comic shop again. I got lucky, but definitely recommend this set. If you see it, don't pass it up. It's, like I said, I think this is the best comic pack ever created for the Marvel Universe toy line. So really good stuff here. And a quick size comparison. So Daredevil and Bullseye are the exact same height because they use the exact same mold. So Daredevil is just as tall as Bullseye. Bullseye is just as tall as Daredevil. So we'll move this guy to the side. We'll see how Daredevil compares against Juggernaut and Cable. And how he compares to Cyclops and Storm. So there you go with that. So that concludes the whole review. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment, and please like our page on Facebook. We've got a lot of awesome stuff to offer, specifically on these Marvel Universe figures. If you like our page on Facebook, you will officially be awesome. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later, guys.